What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Gemini, and I am back with another video. And you already see by the title, today is Girl Talk Tuesday. So there's an elephant in the room, okay? I didn't post a vlog on Sunday. Why I didn't post a vlog on Sunday is because I have been sick. I don't want to go too much detail into it, but just know I am quarantining for a week and a half. Like I said, I don't want to go too deep into detail, but I started a vlog for last week, but I wasn't able to finish it because of the turn of events. Once I got sick, I started feeling sick around the time I left my orthodontist appointment Wednesday. That's when I started vlogging, and after that it just went all downhill. So it will be a video, whether it be by the end of this week or next week, explaining everything. But if y'all don't see a vlog on Sunday, please understand that I'm working on getting my health together and I have not been vlogging. But y'all have a lot of hauls, and y'all probably have like a lot of just home-based videos that I can do while I'm at home. Now I know I don't have no wine today, but we can still make it do what it do, okay? I don't have no more wine and we can't go to the store, so. But yes, in today's Girl Talk video, we'll be talking about self-love, self-care, how to take care of yourself. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and also turn on the bell post notifications so you can be notified every time I post a video. And if you're returning, welcome back. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay guys, so today we're going to talk about self-love, self-care, confidence, mostly self-love. For most, you have to, you don't wake up and, know what to do yourself or know how to fully love yourself. Sometimes you have to take a self-awareness or a self-love journey to finally get in tune with yourself and to be who you are and to reach inner peace. So I'm gonna tell y'all a couple of things that I put in my notes to help me remember how to just love myself and take care of myself first, because oftentimes, when we're dealing with school or with work or with kids or whatever, sometimes we forget that our mental and that we are human and that we have to have proper TLC, tender love and care, as well, and not only from others but towards ourselves, because you are your worst enemy and you're in your mind 24/7. No one can ever hear your inner thoughts. You are you. So I'm just gonna talk to y'all a little about self-love, because I got that so much people are talking about self-love and self-love journeys and how to love yourself and how to put yourself first. And today I'm just gonna give y'all a couple of tips. I don't want it to be too long of a video because it is 6:40. So first thing I would say for self-care and just for your mental is to talk to and about yourself highly. The better you speak about yourself, the better you're going to feel about yourself, okay? So if some people, they kind of down themselves sometimes, like, oh, I hate this about myself, or I don't like this, or I'll never be able to do this, or something like that, or I can't do this, or I don't think I can. When you change those can'ts into cans, or you speak highly of yourself, or like, I don't know, and it sometimes, some people consider it bragging, which it not necessarily is bragging if you speak very highly of yourself. Feeling down about something, speak about your good attributes, or oh, I'm pretty, or I really like this feature on me, or I like when I did this, or I did really good when I did this. I made really high on that test in whatever class, or hey, I feel like I really made something good at work today, or something like that. Speak very high of yourself, and in return it will make you feel good inside, because in return it's a what's the word? It's a mental thing, because you're putting that into the atmosphere and you're putting that into your mind, and in return you will believe it's true because you're putting it out there. So that would be my thing. Don't down yourself. Do not say small little remarks, or I hate this, or I don't like this, or I can't do this. Turn those can'ts into cans, and I promise you will notice a difference. I had to kind of realize that. Stop comparing yourself to others. You are who you are for a reason. God has given you what he's given you, and if he hasn't already, trust me, it's coming, whatever you're looking for. But yeah, that's sometimes our problem, where we kind of compare, or we see this person and they have this or they're doing that, and we're like, well, I didn't think of that first, or I didn't do that, or something like that. Small things, it doesn't matter. What's for you will always be for you, and what's for somebody else will always be for them. Stop comparing. Don't down yourself. Lift yourself up always, even if someone's lifting you down. be quick to say, oh no, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Know yourself well enough to be like, they hating. They hating. And even if you don't believe, like, even if you don't believe that, just say those words to yourself until you think it's yourself a priority. And I know, you know what I'm saying, I don't have kids, but I know someone that's watching may have kids, or I know someone may have a boyfriend or have friends that they're really close with and spend time with. But make sure that you're a priority. A lot of times we try and put people before ourselves, and they won't even do the same for us. So I would say, don't run yourself crazy trying to please other people. Don't run yourself crazy trying to please your parents, your boyfriend, your spouse, your girlfriend, whoever, your children. I mean, of course you want to be, you have to, it's a certain difference with children, but you get what I'm saying. Because a lot of times you'll run yourself crazy. Sometimes I feel myself overloaded trying to make sure, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing this for this person and this person and this person, and make sure I'm back to do this to help them and do this and that. Then sometimes you forget about yourself. You be kind of drained, you know, trying to please everybody and not being able to say no, that it gets to a point where you're almost drained yourself. And sis, I'm gonna tell you, relax. Tell those people no, maybe next week, maybe later. I'm a type of person where it's very, I cannot say no. I cannot say no for anything. I mean, it's so hard for me to say no to anything. Anything anybody needs me to do is probably most likely gonna be a yes. And that's a problem, because sometimes I don't be feeling like it. Straight up. Sometimes I don't be feeling like it. Sometimes I don't be feeling well. Sometimes I be drained, tired, exhausted. And you know what I'm saying? And I end up saying yes, because it's just like, I can't say no. I don't want conflict. I don't even want to feel some type of way, you get what I'm saying? So I almost jump when someone tells me to. And I had to stop that, because those people aren't going to do the same for you. Now, there's a couple people who will, trust me, and you know who those people are. But there's a couple people who won't, and so you have to make that, connection in your own self and decide on, you know, how that goes in your mind. But yeah, put yourself first. Let anyone guilt trip you into feeling like this is what you have to do, or you gotta do this, because you don't. You don't. I'm here to tell you, you don't. But yeah, put yourself first. If you need to take a day off, if you say, I'm not doing nothing tomorrow, I'm staying home, I don't care who calls my phone, I'm not doing nothing. Make that, stand on that shit, because you know what I'm saying, you have to take care of your body, you got to take care of your mind and your spirit before you can be a blessing to others. Stand that. They may think you're selfish. It's so much stuff that people go through mentally within themselves that no one will never know, because they're only concerned with their own selfish objectives, if that makes sense. So take some time out to yourself, recuperate, and just put yourself first in every sense, in a relationship, friendship, being a daughter, being a son, whatever it is. Put yourself first, because that's going to be the key to everything. That's going to make you happy, putting yourself first. The thing that I have to learn is to forgive yourself when you make mistakes. We are all human. Some of us are mostly young. You get what I'm saying? Forgive yourself for a mistake. You are never going to learn anything if you do not make mistakes. I have to learn this myself, because I have so many people trying to be in my ear sometimes, trying to expect me to be perfect. And sometimes it's like, you have to make these decisions on your own. You have to find trial and error to get that life experience, because if you don't, what are you gonna know? You get what I'm saying? And I gotta kind of sometimes, this is my problem, because I'm not gonna say that my parents are kind of strict on me or anything like that, grandparents strict on me or anything, but I feel like I'm kind of held to a higher standard, which isn't bad, but sometimes that can be toxic, because let me mess up, let me fail, you know what I'm saying? Let me make some mistakes so I can have that life experience, so I can grow as a person, so I can have some stories to tell my kids, so my parents, you know, so they won't think that I'm just so perfect. Mom's never went through anything, so she's not gonna understand. I want to be able to say, you know what I'm saying, I've been there, done that, and back again. And here I am, still alive. So that's another thing. Don't be afraid to mess up. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, because none of us are perfect. Even if you have people in your life that expect you to be perfect, don't be afraid to mess up, because you need that life experience. It's crazy how like our people, they experience everything and they expect us to be perfect, and I get it. Your kids are supposed to be better than you, but sometimes it can come across as toxic. Let these kids learn. Let them be free-spirited and be able to be open and tell you, you know, anything. And this is getting into a whole nother topic, but it all comes back in. But basically what I'm saying is love yourself enough to be able to, if it's something you believe in, it's something that you want to do, do it. Be rational about it, but do it. And if it fails, oh well. If it succeeds, okay. I mean, I cannot tell you how many times I've done stuff when people told me not to, and oh well, I may have messed up. Okay, cool. Went away to school, didn't like it, came back home. Went to another school, didn't like it, dropped out. Now I'm going to school for a 3rd round, and if I mess up then, nobody can tell me anything, because I need that life experience. I'm able to tell my kids, don't rush. You know what I'm saying? I can tell y'all, give y'all advice. When you graduate high school, I would recommend going to a community college and building your way up from there. You're going to save money. If I didn't have that life experience, I would never know that. But the fact that I do now, I'm able to pass on, you know, my judgment to people, or how I feel. Not necessarily meaning that they have to follow it, but I have the experience and I have the equipment to be able to inform someone on what I went through, basically. So it's that type of thing. But yeah, don't let people, you have to go through stuff to get to stuff, and don't beat yourself up if you mess up something, if you do something wrong, because what is it? It's checker, not chess. I don't know if that's the word, but I'm trying to be real inspirational. But everything isn't meant for everybody, and you know what I'm saying, you gotta fall to pick yourself back up again and get right back on it. So that'll be my key of advice to y'all. Healthy physical and mental breaks. And what I mean by physical and mental, if you're in school, if you work, take those necessary breaks to fully recuperate and to cleanse your soul. Sometimes we're too worried about paying bills or taking care of the kids, and sometimes we don't remember to take care of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Book you a spa day, get your nails done, get your hair done, toes done, drop the kids off at grandma's or take them to daycare or something, leave them with dad for the day or something like that, and go take care of yourself. Because you know what I'm saying, sometimes we get so caught up in doing everything we're doing that we forget to take care of ourselves. And that's the type of thing, you know, you ever hear someone letting themselves go? You have to maintain in the midst of life. And I mean, you don't even have to be spending the most money on self-care. Those are necessary things to make you feel better. Because one thing I've learned, when you look better, you feel 10 times better. You can be down in the dumps, heartbroken, crying snot out your nose. When you do your hair, when you do your makeup, when you get your nails done and your toes done, you're gonna feel like a brand new person. And I stand by that fully. When you look better, you feel better, because your confidence goes to like a 10,000 from, you know, feeling so sad. You start remembering who you are. You're like, damn, I'm a baddie. You get what I'm saying? You remember, like, this is a small thing to a giant. Like, you start thinking about stuff like that, and it's just like, you be like, let's get it. So that'll be my advice to y'all, is to take care of yourself, take mental breaks, physical breaks. My senior year, I was so stressed out in high school, y'all. I barely went to school. I missed so many days of school. But don't get me wrong, I did my work. But those physical and mental breaks are key. And you know what I'm saying? Of course, people be like, you can't just miss school or you can't just miss work. But jobs are always going to be there. You won't. So if you're not mentally sane and physically, you know, prepared to take on the world, then it's going to show. And you know what I'm saying? If your mental is messed up, you never know what can happen. So remember, when you look better, you feel better. And that's so true. Connect from social media every once in a while. And some of y'all will say social media has no correlation to your mental, but it truly does. I feel as though I'm a very strong person, but even scrolling on social media too long kind of gets me like, oh, am I doing enough? Am I, you know what I'm saying? It kind of makes me frazzle brain. You see all these people buying houses, and trust me, I'm proud of people, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on my time. But when you see all these people getting new cars or getting new homes or got all these designer bags, you're like, oh my God, am I doing enough? What's the way to make more money or to do this and do that? And it can be unhealthy at times, you know what I'm saying? You have to detach yourself from social media, because a lot of it isn't real. And trust me, I've talked about this in one of my other videos before, but a lot of things you see on social media isn't real. It's a facade, it's fake, and you will never know because it is a different personality. People live full-blown extra lives on social media than who they are in real life. So never attach a person to their social media persona, because I promise you 9 times out of 10 that's not who they are. I'll say 8 times out of 10. Take everything you see with a grain of salt. I've said it before and I'll say it again. To take mental breaks sometimes from TikTok, from social media, the body. Sometimes I'm like, dang, what I gotta do to get a body like that? And I just be honest with y'all. Like, I feel like I can tell y'all what's up. Like, it's just the truth. If I'm scrolling on TikTok too long, or scrolling down my explore page on Instagram too long, I'm like, dang, my body don't look like that. Like, I be looking up BBL surgeons. But I have to remember, you gotta love yourself first. Like, I'm very confident I could keep this body for the rest of my life and never get a surgery, and I feel like I would still be the same person. So yeah, definitely mental breaks for social media are key. They're key. I don't care who you are. Some people say it doesn't affect them, but it is definitely a psychological thing. And take breaks from socials. Watch TV, watch a TV show, you know what I'm saying? Make yourself something to eat. Write down something, read a book, write in your journal. Do something that is off of the media for a little bit, and then you can come back. Take healthy breaks, because I know I have to sometimes, and that's just the truth. Like, it's the truth, y'all. I mean, I don't gotta lie to y'all, it's the truth. When I can make myself care. I typed that twice in my notes, but yeah, take care of yourself, take care of your body, make sure you're okay. And yeah, y'all already know how I feel about self-care. When you look better, you feel better. I mean, I'm sick right now, and you cannot tell, because I feel better now. If I was just laying in bed being a lazy bum and just, you know, indulging in my sickness and just, I don't have anything to do, but no, I got up, I recorded a video. Now I could have easily have said, I'm sick, I'm not doing Girl Talk Tuesday, but who would I be? Why would I do that? In the gallery, you know, ready to be posted. So, you know, I still been working, y'all. And that's the thing about it. When you feel your worst, that's when you need to pump it up. Wait, pump it up. Let me stop now. It's to start healthy habits and to kick bad ones. A lot of us, we hold on to stuff that we aren't proud of, whether you have a smoking habit or a drinking habit, or you eat bad or something like that. Try to kick it. I mean, that'll make you feel a lot better, because I hate the way I eat. The way I eat disgusts me. And I don't even eat terribly, but I know that if I were to diet properly and to really take care of my body, that I would be a whole different person. And so that's one of my, like, bad habits, is eating junk and, you know, not taking care of what I need to take care of. And in turn, you gain weight. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you have to practice healthy habits in order to kick the bad ones. So, I mean, I'm growing with that one, and I'm slowly getting to it. But what I say is slowly step away from the things that you aren't proud of. Because if you know in your mind you're not proud of doing what you're doing, then there's no reason for you to continue, because you know it's wrong. So that would be my advice to y'all, is to kick those bad habits, pick up some healthy ones, and maybe replace it with something. You know what I'm saying? It's an alternative to something. It's an alternative to everything in this world. So that would be my advice to y'all. Take care of yourself, kick those dirty habits, and in turn you will feel like a whole new person. And final thing of advice I would tell you is to set up personal goals. Set up timelines and things that you want to accomplish maybe by the end of this week. It can be something small as, I want to make sure that my beauty room is completely spotless by the end of this week. I want to organize my closet by the end of this week. Set goals, get them, conquer them. Make sure that, you know what I'm saying, it's something that's obtainable and not completely out of reach. You can set goals that can be obtained in maybe a month or even a year. By the end of the year, I want to be moved out, or by the end of the year, I want a new car. By my birthday, I want to be able to know how to do this to my hair or something like that. Find stuff that you can obtain and you can master easily, but don't say by the end of this year I want a private jet. Am I gonna get a private jet? Hell no. But can I obtain a new car? Yes. Can I get a new home? Yes. So be realistic with yourself, but set goals and make sure that you stick by them. And also, like I said, do not compare. I put that down twice too. Don't compare yourself. Move at your own pace, because you're only one you, and in return it will help you out without comparing, because you cannot measure someone else's success with yours, because you don't know what kind of parents they have. You don't know what kind of stuff they have going on behind the scenes. You don't know who's helping them, what connections they have, and at the end of the day, you cannot compete. Don't be in competition with anyone else but yourself. And that is what I'll close this video off with. Don't compete with anyone but yourself. The only person that is your competition is the person in the mirror. And that's what I had to teach myself when I'm looking in the mirror. When I'm looking at me, I'm my only competition. I'm the only one who can do it like me. Literally. I'm the only one who can make me better. Now, it is okay to have inspiration and maybe motivation. It can be motivation and drive for you, seeing someone do what you know, aspire. But never compare. And I'm looking at you straight in the eyes. I'm looking at you in your eyes. Don't compare. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Put yourself first. Self-care. All of it. I love you all. That is it for Girl Talk Tuesday. I hope this was very straight to the point and forward. This was very brief because, like I said, it is getting kind of late and I don't want to upload this video too late. I love you all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got something from it. Tomorrow will be Wig Wednesday. And yeah, even though I'm on a schedule, y'all, don't think that I won't post on like Mondays or different days. Just because I'm on a schedule don't mean I'm not going to post on regular days. So y'all might get a video every day this week for the rest of this week. Who knows? But I just want to throw that out there because I just wanted to let y'all know, because I don't know. I don't know if y'all knew that. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. I love you guys. And really pay attention to this video and take something from it. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And turn on that bell for post notifications so you can be notified every time I post a video. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video.